Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video I wanted to do a very minimal makeup look. Every week I say I'm going to do me a weekly makeup bag and it never happens. I'm going to show you why. Because it always turns out to look like this. Y'all see how much stuff is in there? Like, it's packed. Not including the new one I just got from TJ Maxx on my TJ Maxx haul. See what it turns into? Me just saying, oh, I'm gonna do a little minimum whatever, and it turns into me picking up products, dumping them in there, and now I got a bag full of stuff. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can get me a simple routine going. I don't know. So the first thing, of course, we're gonna prime my face in my SheGlam. I never do makeup without this. Never. So that's number one. That's going to have to be in my bag. It cannot not be in my bag. It has to be in there. I hope I'm not too close for y'all. But I like to be close like this because I like y'all to see how it really looks. My eyebrows are done, of course. I always do my eyebrows with this Low Lights Pro Longwear Fluid Line by MAC. So that's the only thing I use to do my brow. It's the only thing I know how to use to do my brows. And then I'll use my Wet n Wild Impossible. Yes, I always use 2 primers. I never just use one. Never use one. And I mainly focuses on my T-zone area, the areas where I get oily. This is hands down, besides my SheGlam, the best drugstore primer you could find for my oily skin girls. I'm not sure how it does with dry skin, but for oily skin, I love it. And I always just like to let it sit while I'm doing whatever else I'm doing with my makeup. So I feel like my primer is settling in. Yeah. My MAC Painterly in Laying Low to set my smile lines. This is another step in my routine that I try to never miss. And I'll just let that sit. Now, whenever I want just a flush of color, I'll use this Sassy Siennas by Dose of Color. And I'm going to use the last shade, which is Stay Sassy. And it's the deepest last shade. It's kind of like a brown orange. It doesn't give off too much brown, too much orange. Kind of like a cross between the two. And I'll just take it and put it in my crease area. Not so much my lid, just my crease. Let me get my Sun Biscuits out the oven. And I'm just being really sloppy with it. Same brush, same palette. I'm going to take this shade, which is Foxy. And it's kind of like a lighter shade. Kind of like a skin tone shade for me. And I'll put that on my lid. Just real sloppy, y'all. Ain't gotta concentrate with this. Okay guys, so I wanted to try this concealer, foundation, contour thing again, all in one. You know how they do. So I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Mocha to highlight with underneath my eye, right? Well, all the areas that I highlight with. So I'm gonna put it. I hope I'm close and y'all can see. Then I'm gonna take my Nars, multi-stick chocolate cheat day Wet n Wild to contour. Then I'll take my Nars soft matte foundation in Macao. Haven't used this in a while. There's my little dropper thing. I'm shaking this. I've seen reviews on this soft matte by Nars and people either love it or they hate it. There's no in between with this foundation, but I like it from the last time I used it. So then I'm gonna take some and put it on the other areas of my face. I tell y'all this every time I every time I try this way. Every time I try this way of doing this foundation thing, I never know which one to blend out first. Let's see. We're gonna take this Real Techniques, what is this? Setting brush 402 to blend out the concealer first, because you know it can dry. I'm going to just take my damp sponge for this concealer first to make sure. And this one is a Shop Miss A. Okay. Contour. Now blend out the contour. I haven't been back to Dollar General to get another one of my Wet n Wild thing. But I need to go back because I love this. It's the perfect brown. Let me do the foundation and then I'll come back to this contour. And this is a brush from Shop Miss A2, a Cala, C-A-L-A brush. And it's just a very small stippling brush. I'm gonna put a little bit more foundation, and I always plump too much right here. I pumped out too much foundation. And to give myself just a little bit more highlight, I'm going to use Sand by Too Faced. Just a dot. Just a dot. Then I'll take my Beauty Bakerie Flour setting powder in Plantain Caramel. It looks like this, y'all. If y'all can see without me. Perfect banana shade for brown skin if you've never tried this. Perfect yellow. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, pop on some lashes. I am not gonna torture y'all with me putting on lashes, but one day we'll get there, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna dust off everything using my Makeup Forever powder in Y505. Not putting too much, but just to dust it off. I decided to give my Sephora a break. So I've been using that in like all of my videos. To cut down on the amount of products, I'm going to take my same eyeshadow palette I used earlier and use that as a bronzer. The same deep shade, I'm going to use that as a bronzer. I think this part is my favorite part to bronze. to get my cheeks snatched. Y'all, what did I do with that little half a brush I just had? My little foundation brush. And I'll use the next shade, which is Sassy, right here. And we're going to use that as a blush. Yep. For lips, I'm going to line my lips with this Tarte Wannabe. It's a liquid lipstick that I had forever, but it's a brown shade. So I'm going to line my lips with that. And it dries kind of quick, but I'm not going to pop my lips together because I don't want to mess it up. While that's drying, I'll spray my face with the Press Refresh. And that's why I don't have none. Now for lips, of course, we're keeping it simple. I'm going to just use this Honey Shine lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. As you can see, it has a little tint to it. Okay guys, I am back and this is the completed look. Simple, using minimal products, trying to get me an everyday makeup bag if I can. So we'll see, we'll get there eventually. But right now, let's see, we are not there. This bag is stuffed. I can't even zip it. So let me know some of your favorite makeup products that you use all the time when you're doing your makeup routine, that you always use regardless of whatever you're doing. You're always going to use this one makeup product. Drop down and let me know. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And just always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.